Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I request all of you to please mute yourself, then I will start. Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon from my side. This is Dr. Humasha, and welcome to another episode of our Scholar Program, Think Like a Scholar Program, Ideas Forum, organized by Global Trainer Academy. Okay, so today is the second last day of our Scholar Program, and I really hope that you all are enjoying as how I am enjoying as well. So today we have the different scholars from the different countries. We have from Croatia and from Vietnam and from India as well. Okay, so before starting the program, I'm going to describe the statement again in front of you as I do always. Okay, that the scholar program is only for the executive board members. No other members are allowed to participate in the scholar program, number one. Secondly, no one is allowed to join the Zoom meeting. Only the executive board members, committee members are allowed to join the Zoom via Zoom link. On the other hand, the other members or the other participants can show, okay, can see, can watch us on live from YouTube, as well as they can catch us from Facebook Live as well. Okay, and the no active participation or any other participation certificates will be issued to these meetings what we are going on throughout last from the 10 days, 8 days, I'm sorry. Okay, so only the scholars who give their ideas, their presentations on their selected topic will get the e-award certificate on our award ceremony, which will be announced publicly later. It's not announced right now. Thank you very much for listening me up. Now we are, okay, now we are going to start our program from Vietnam today. We have the scholar, Dang Tu Hua. Please unmute yourself, dear. She is our executive board member. She is going to give her idea, her perspective on global programs. Please unmute yourself, dear. How are you? I hope you are good. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yes. Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, very nice to see you. Please start your presentation.
Yes. Hello, my name is Đặng Thúy Hoa. I come from Vietnam. I'm English teacher in secondary school. My school in North of Vietnam. Today, I'm happy to take part in this organization, Global Training. Last year, I took part in this organization. I feel very happy. I can learn so much the knowledge in this organization. Then I introduced with my students to take part in this organization. Today, I prepare everything to show for the many people to know the subject today is the protect environment. Now, I invite many people to hear my project today. Okay, let's start. Wait me some minutes.
No problem, dear. Take your time.
Oh, sorry, can you give me the hot for share my project? I can't share because you are hot the meeting today.
Okay, dear, please try. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, yes, okay. Now I can.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Can you see my project?
Yes, completely we can see. Please start.
Okay, this is picture student in my school. Okay, now let's start. Global environmental problems. Global warming, climate changes such as global warming are the results of people activities, such as greenhouse gas emission. Global warming leads to higher temperatures, the oceans and on land, causing melting polar ice sheets, rising sea levels, unnatural rain patterns such as floods, excessive slow level and desertification, deforestation, species rich forests are being destroyed, especially in the tropics, often to make way to castrating plantations, soybean plantation, and other agricultural monocultures today. About 30% of the planet's surface is covered with forests, and about 18 million hectares are destroyed every year. Almost all of this deforestation comes from logging and burning. Natural forests act as a reservoirs and biodiversity. They also help keep out the atmosphere and oceans. Pollution, air, water, and soil pollution takes millions of years to clean up. Industries and motor vehicle and just source of pollution on planets. Heavy metal and plastics are toxic pollution, water pollution caused by oil spill. Acid rain and municipal waste pollution is caused by various gas toxins released by industry and by the burning of fuel. Finally, soil pollution is caused by industrial waste. Sorry. On Earth, wildlife is hunted, extinction from its various or medicinal products at sea, large industrial ships, anti-fish pollutions, habitat loss, and destruction are risk factors contributing to the way of extinctions unprecedented as is caused by humans. The endangered species continue to grow at an alarming rate. Acid rain occurs due to the presence of certain pollution in the atmosphere. It can be caused combustion of fuel, volcano eruption, vegetation, an environmental problem that can seriously human health, wildlife, and aquatic species. Water pollution, industrial development is filling rivers, sea, and oceans with toxic pollutants that pose threats to human health. One of the suggested options to avoid this problem is to use the distillation process. Public health, dirty water is the greatest global health risk and a major risk to quality of life and public health. River contains many toxins, medical and disease cause organized pollutant cause respiratory problems as asthma and cardiovascular problems. Temperature increases the spread of infection disease such as dengue fever. Land degradation, according to official estimates, about 12 million hectares of farms and serious degrades each year. Waste treatment, the waste of nuclear waste has many potential health risks: cheap plastic, fast food, packaging, and waste threaten human health. Disposal of waste is one of the most pressing environmental problems today. There are some pictures in my school. My students always grow trees when they have tea time. At break time, they always share enjoy tea with the students. They can take part in some activities such as STEM and grows the tree and mushroom in my school. The aims of my student makes a fresh environment around school, especially they can know how to save environment. In class, I always teach for my students how to protect in my environment. They can know how to protect your house, protect your school, protect your city, but they live in north of Vietnam. There are a lot of lands around your house, around your surrounding environment. They can grow trees if you want to do in your free time. In lesson, I always share the way to grow the many trees, especially the tree help to protect environment. My school, there are many funny activity. The attract students come to my school to they can develop many skills, not only learning but also knowing everything surround. In Vietnam, there are lots of land show. I think Vietnam can develop agriculture. Vietnam each year exports many rice for the many country. I think in lesson I want to share the many teacher can contact with the teacher in the world, can share it together for student develop other skill for student know when they grow up. My presentation finished. Thank you so much for your listening me. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Someone please tell me, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so Dantu, what I noticed regarding the Vietnam teachers, that the several teachers participated in the scholar program, and the most of the teachers selected the topic, the idea on the global problems. And I'm very glad to see that each and every teacher showing the pictures of them with their students planting trees and different flowers. And as you just I just watched the slide in which you briefly described about the planting the trees, environmental problems, and how to implement on all these things. So that's a good initiative, and thank you very much for joining us and pay attention towards the very most effective topic all around the globe. Thank you very much, Dang Thu Hu. I wish you a very, very good luck. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay.
I want you can collect my student with many students in the world. I ask this organization can for my student can share my experience in my country with experience in other countries. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
You're most welcome, dear. Looking forward to see you soon again. Thank you very much. Okay, so okay, moving towards our next executive board member, our scholar Vetrana Sarek from Croatia. Please unmute yourself, dear. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'm very glad to see you over here.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck for many teachers here. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, yes, Vedrana, thank you so very much. Welcome to the board. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much, Madam Huma, to invite me today. I'm so glad to be here.
Very pleased to have you on GTA again. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so are you ready to give the presentation on the topic?
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, can I share my screen? Can you please make me a host?
Yeah, I am. Please, I will.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I think it is visible. I would like to say something about footprint. Here on this picture, we can see footprint. All of us had our own footprint. I think that is important to teach students about this topic because we have one Earth and we all must to care on our one planet as we have. Something about ecological footprint. Sorry, I would like in this way. Okay, I teach this topic, and when we have a lesson about sustainable development, and after that we teach what means it is to each of the needs of food, housing, energy, transport, and waste disposal. With ecological footprint, we measure the impact of people on our planet Earth. The current biocapacity of the planet allows all to satisfy all our own needs on 1.8 hectare, and we currently consuming resources and producing waste on 2.2 hectare, and the global environmental deficit is 0.4 hectare. This ecological footprint we can calculate it, and it is measured in global hectares. Here we have one link on ecological footprint. Sorry, I would like in this way. Sorry. Okay. Let's a second. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sorry for this. This calculator of ecological footprint. Okay. Yes, this I use in my class when we have a lesson about sustainable development. You can also use this calculator for calculate your own footprint, and you can see your results. And my result is that I need 2 earth when I need all resources, when I use all resources when we have on this planet. Also, I would like to show one short video about ecological footprint. It is very good explain what mean ecological footprint. Okay, what is the most important? Important is that we all must think about small things which you can do in your own home and environment to save our planet. Also, I would like to say that I'm author of one e-twinning project, Beauty in the Eye of the Beholder. And in this project, we will celebrate Earth Day on April 22, and with a lot of activity for students about this topic, how to save our planet. And goal is the students think about on their action on our planet Earth. I think that is very important, and I would like to share, to share another screen. Okay, now this is it. Just a second. Okay. Okay, this is Twin Space, and this is our project. We have here a page, and all what we work on this project. We make a project logo. Also, we use coding in teaching. Also, we have one identity card about sustainable conduct. This I create for all students, and all teacher can download this sustainability card and distribute to the students and print, and students will monitor the progress. By the end of the project, the goal is to encourage students to think sustainably. In the green cycle, students will draw how they feel after completing a 6-month activity. Also, we have here in word art. Okay, in word art, yes. work of our students, what would they think about recycle and 3RS. Also, they create a prank news using this link. Fake news our planet. And another activity, I think that is important, and also they calculate their ecological footprint, and after that we will have their works in from recycled materials, and after that we will celebrate Earth Day. That will be international competition. Thank you so much for attention.
Okay. Wow, Vichwana, thank you very much for your presentation and the ideas you put on the global platform. And on the top of, I'm very happy and glad to see you again on the platform of GTA. And I'm really looking forward to see you again and again in future projects as well. And you have to be there, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you are most welcome, dear. Thank you so much for participating. Okay, dear Abhinav, are you here? So please unmute yourself, turn on your camera.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you. Sure. Can you see me, ma'am?
Yeah. Good evening. How are you? A very, very good day to you.
Thank you. Good evening to you too.
Thank you very much. Abhinav Datta is from India. He is our executive board member and an education ambassador of Global Children Academy as well. He is going to present his perspective. So let's see what he is going to present in front of us. Yes, please, you can start, dear.
Ma'am, can I share my screen? If you can please allow me to share the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll just quickly share the screen. Oh, yeah. Can you see the screen?
yeah, it's completely visible. Please start.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. It's once again my proud privilege to present in front of you my views related to the global problems that we are facing these days. I'm again very, very thankful to Global Trainer Academy to calling me once again to share my views with you all and to provide some solutions which we can think for the environmental problem. When I say the word environment, we as a whole basically understand a sum total of all the living organisms which are present on the earth, including both biotic as well as non-biotic component. Biotic term, I mean to say all the living organisms, human beings, plants, and animals. And when I say the abiotic component, it includes the air, the water, the land on which we are living. It becomes very important for us to address the problems that we face on our land. And the major concerns for us globally are, number first, the pollution. I hope you all agree with me. Pollution is one of the most important aspects which needs to be addressed. Secondly, the hazardous chemicals, the waste. The waste can be any type. It could be a biodegradable or it could be a non-biodegradable. We will have a quick discussion on each and every aspect. The third category is the land degradation. Our human activities, cutting of the trees is actually causing the land degradation. Loss of biodiversity, loss of the diversity where we are all living in, loss of our natural habitat, that is also a cause of environmental issue. Ozone depletion, ozone which is covering the UV radiations is also which is actually protecting our atmosphere from the UV radiation is also getting depleted. Climate change. I hope you all know climate change is one of the most important concern these days. Due to the greenhouse effects, due to the increasing human activities, climate is also causing a lot of effects on the environment. Last but not the least is the natural and cultural resources, our natural heritage for India, like Taj Mahal. The beauty of the Taj Mahal is also getting degraded because of the environmental issues. So let's briefly understand what we are going to discuss in all of them. The first aspect that I told you is pollution. Now, pollution is the degradation that has been caused on the land due to the pollutants present in the air, due to the sewage that we dump into the water, as well as due to the human activities, which is cutting of the trees, which is throwing of the garbages, throwing of the waste. These are the aspects which results into undesirable substances which enter into the atmosphere and finally degrade the environment in a very large amount. It degrades the air, it degrades the water, it degrades the entire ecosystem of the body. So this is the one important cause that we come across in pollution. Various causes of the pollution includes unclean technology. We have e-waste at our home. We start dumping it into the atmosphere. There is an agricultural runoff. Agricultural waste is dumped into the soil, which can cause soil erosion. Discharges, when we work in an industry, we start throwing the waste of the industry. We dump it into the water. It becomes, the sewage gets accumulated. It destroys the food chain. Food chain, which is actually a flow of energy in the living organism that's get disturbed. Our species gets endangered. You can easily see that rhinoceros, dinosaurs, they have actually got extinct because of all these emissions. Again, the inadequate policies that the government set. These are some major causes that pollution is being entertained in all countries, be it a developed or be it a developing countries. What measures can we take as human beings? What should we do? We need to maintain standards. We need to set some, you can say, discipline. We need to use the resources in a very judicious manner. If we are discharging something, we should have discharge plants, sewage plants. We should design e-dustbins. In the schools, we all are using e-dustbins. In the school, we are designing different plants by which the pollution can be controlled. We should recycle the papers, the pen. In fact, I would say we should use 4 Rs. That is reduce, recycle, reuse, and refuse. Rs should be followed. We should always use cleaner resources. Technology should be transferred in a way that maximum output can be given to atmosphere. We should also set up some national measures. We should work upon the measures which is set by our governments, like disposing the waste, like developing policies, designing various national policies of the countries, following them judiciously, using proper CNG based transport, chemicals degradation. So these are some natural ways measures by which we can control the pollution as well as the environmental problems. Loss of biodiversity is again caused because of the human activities, because of the flora and fauna destroying, because of the waste that is being transported into the atmosphere. One very important thing that I would like to address in my today's presentation is the global climate change. Climate change is a concern for all of us. We are able to see the harmful chemicals, harmful gases which are being released. And the cause of all these gases is causing global climate change. The greenhouse effect, that is the trapping of infrared rays, can also cause a global climate change around us. So greenhouse effect, again, that I've told you, when infrared rays is being trapped on the solar energy, it causes heating of the earth. So this heating of the earth results into greenhouse effect, and this is a major concern for the climate change. Ozone depletion, ozone I have already discussed that it is the UV radiation trapping source which traps the UV radiation and does not allow it to enter. And it's also present in our atmosphere, in the stratosphere. So ozone layer depletion is also caused because of use of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, or freons, the refrigerant that we use in our refrigerators. So that should also be reduced. We should reduce maximum amount of, you can say, chemicals. We should move towards bio-based products, biological products, where living organisms can be used. You know, these days we are putting biochemicals, we are using biopharmaceuticals, we are buying creams, we are using biological creams. In fact, hair products that we use are all bio-based. So these bio-based cause little effect on the human body. And last but not the least is the cultural and natural heritage. Because of all these global problems, because of acid rain, because of the harmful chemicals which are released, the natural resources gets disturbed. Our buildings, our heritage, which where we are living, beautiful monuments that have been discovered, have been designed in beautiful countries, are also getting destroyed. So our aim is to solve these global problems, and I would suggest some solutions. Solutions would be, we should first of all control human activities. We should not do cutting of the trees, afforestation. We should dispose the garbage at a very proper level. We should control the poverty. We should follow the government rules very judiciously. Whatever our government says, we should follow it very effectively. Remediation, we should find out solutions. Like all of us in our schools can design various solutions. We can form clubs. We can take more and more students to start driving off the human resources, to start using the human resources in a very, very beneficial way. At the international level, like right now we all are collaborating. If we all do some part from our own, if we all start collaborating, then we can get a lot of support, and we will be able to provide solutions to all these problems. So I would say together we can, and together we will. So if we all join our hands and we all work together, we will be able to find solutions to our global environment, and we can bring a peace towards each other, and we can also bring solutions to all these global problems. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
That's really wonderful, Abhinav. What a peaceful and great message conveyed from your side. Especially our students, after listening to this topic, especially the global environmental problems, our students especially are getting very motivated. And we received dozens of messages on the daily basis that, ma'am, we want to share this screen, I want this screenshot, and we want to share in the class, we want to make a profile on the projects and show to our friends and many more. So I think that's a very good perspective, and a very great message has been delivered from your side. I wish you a very, very good luck, and thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being with us, Abhinav. Have a
Always a
good day.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, so let's move towards the last scholar for today. Dear Zajika Jolanov, are you here? Please unmute yourself. I request you to please unmute yourself, turn on your camera.
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, hello and good evening from my side. Welcome to Global Trainer Academy. I wish you a very, very good luck.
Thank you.
I request you to please introduce yourself, and then please start your presentation. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Željka Jovanovas. I'm teacher in elementary school Dalj for 17 years. I'm teaching history and Croatian language, and I'm member of GTA for one and a half year. So I'm executive board member of GTA. In my presentation, I would like to talk about modern teaching and teach scenarios, what we have to do in modern school and in modern teaching to help our students to build a better world for the future. Can I share my screen, please?
Yeah, sure. Yes, please.
Yeah. I hope it's visible.
Yeah, it's completely visible. Please start.
Okay. Thank you. So the topic is modern teaching and teach scenarios. Are the slide moving on? Do you see the second slide? Second slide visible, and because I sometimes have a problem with Zoom, the slides don't move. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So modern teaching is based on the idea of an active students who through research and interaction with other students acquires new knowledge and develops their skills. The role of teacher changes from the traditional role in which the teacher was almost the only source of knowledge and unquestioned authority to the modern role in which the teacher becomes the leader, advisor, and moderator of teaching activities in the classroom. So this is the vision of the modern teaching. As Isaac Asimov said, his sentence, education is not something you can finish. So that's true. We are never stopped teaching and learning. Traditional writing preparation as a ready-made template for the lesson is replaced activities and ideas that can be applied in many ways, dependent of the capabilities, prior knowledge, and needs of students, and these are teaching scenarios. For the modern school and modern teaching, we have to learn about 21 competences in 5 areas. It is information and data literacy, communication and collaboration, digital content creation, safety, and problem solving. The level of performance complexity of the teaching scenario roughly corresponds to the level of complexity of digital competence. Competences consist of knowledge, skills, and attitudes. This is the 21 competence that we have to learn and to learn our students. The contribution of teaching scenarios is in designing activities that, in addition of implementing ICT and connecting with real-life examples, motivate students and make teaching imaginative and attractive. In doing so, specifics of each subject are respected. The modern school is a school for all students. It is inclusive and allows each student to progress according to his abilities, whether he is gifted or has learning difficulties. In our school, we organization, the volunteer club, Save the World, Save the Earth. This is one of our activities. It was in a project which calls Plant a Tree, Don't Be Stumped. We plant the trees in our backyards of school, and our volunteering club is calling Dvorište, backyard on English. So this is some activities. And of course, we made the project about the Day of Planet Earth, which it was on 22 April of this year. So, the role of teacher in teaching is to make students capable of individuals for further actions in society. Modern learning is essential of generation growing up in the digital world. Students of digital generation also need to accept that knowledge is power. Knowledge is what contributes to the society and world today. We need to encourage students to contribute to a better world with their knowledge and digital skills. So I say to all teachers, you are pretty amazing. The teaching process is nothing behind the teacher. And one of the sentence for all teachers in the world: teacher takes a hand, opens mind, and touch a heart. And thank you for your attention. This is all for me.
Wow, wonderful, dear. Zedika, thank you very much for giving such a brilliant ideas and presentation on the topic. And I agree with your statement that teacher's profession is not easy as it looks, that only we have to just teach to the students and check the copies and books. No, it's not like that. Yeah,
No.
it's a completely meaningful, full of radiant variety of the massive responsibility on the shoulders of the teachers. I totally agree with your statement. Thank you very much for joining the program, Scholar Program, organized by Global Chinner Academy. Thank you so much for being with us and looking forward to see you in the award ceremony as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There, Huma, Nada is here. Hi.
Yeah, hello, good evening. How are you feeling now?
I will also make it today, if it is not a problem.
Sorry, I cannot hear you properly.
I will make also a presentation today, now, if I can.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You can.
Yes.
How are you feeling now? Please tell me.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Hopefully you will be
Yes,
feeling.
yes.
Thank you.
I don't look very good, but it's okay. Okay. Now, can I share my presentation?
Yes, okay. Professor Nada Redkover from Croatia is going to present her idea. She is an executive board member of Global Chinner Academy, as well as the academic judge and the international leader of GTA. And she is going to present her idea. So let's see what she is going to present in front of her.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Yes, dear Nada, now you can share.
Okay, just a minute, please. Is it visible?
Yes,
Huma.
it is, Nada. It's visible.
Okay, thank you, Jelika. Thank you. I will try to go with slideshow. So let's see. Now, is it visible? Okay.
Please start.
Okay. Okay. I don't like to talk if you don't see me. So today, my topic is global technology and the rules for implementation. So I'm coming from Srednja strukovna škola. It is a vocational school. I work on the Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism Split, also like assistant professor, and in International Internship University, like a board member and also a professor. Here are little glimpses from my school. We are a great school, sustainability school, and we are taking care about all the 17 SDGs in every moment. So well-being for us is on the first place. Me as a professor, if we can't make a balance between our body and mind, we cannot be a good professors, because this era, this pandemic is making all of us under the stress, and we really have many challenges that we face during this pandemic. Unfortunately, today I'm also one example of corona pandemic virus. So what to say? We are at home, and we already knows how to work from the home, because we have a big practice. So that is, I can say, living in new normal. And for me, it is not a normal, because for me, education is face to face. And if you don't see your student, if you don't feel your student, you will, for me, the view of my student always say, did he understand me, or he did not understand me, what I'm talking about? But if here I will tell something about that technology. What technology? These are the 21st skills. If I am not, and if we are not innovative teacher, if we are not creative, critical thinker, how can we educate our students? How will they solve many problems? And how we will make them to develop the ideas? We see today many ideas from Vedrana student, from Željka student, from all. So we need to be that. So our reality is this, still is this learning online, and making many education lessons, making records, and using many digital tools. And how to use the tools. I want to say what I do want. I use Screen-O-Matic for video recording, and my students are really great, have great digital competences, not only for the classroom, but for making the projects. We in Croatia and we in Europe are involved in e-twinning, in many e-twinning projects where we collaborate with students around Europe and make great projects using digital technology. And I can say that I choose only to show some of them which are very useless and which my students use in the classroom. For recording Screen-O-Matic, if you need to solve math or statistic tasks, you can record. If you want to use like SPSS, Excel or something, then you will use Loom, because you can show also every step in your work. What we use, Meet, Google Classroom, everybody use something what the education system is offering. For creating surveys, many of our teaching and many of our education lessons and projects needs a survey. We need to first investigate that to make researching. So here are some tools for creating online surveys. GeoGebra for math and statistics. We here use for me was a problem always find the best whiteboard. So GeoGebra has the best whiteboard for solving the task. How to create an online chart. So all these tools are used in the classroom with my students to make infographics, posters, presentation, maps, and everything. Here, like a statistician and a researcher, I make many researches and also include my students in the researches. And after that, we make articles. Who are teachers and trainers for future? First, we must know who are we, then how to implement that in our education in the future, and what to do for 2022. And the focus is on the strategy. First, here are this is survey made for one project, which I will show what I do with my students. My town is 36 kilometers from a big town, and around me we have many parts, rural parts, and many villages, and many I can say parts which are not yet very developed. So we want to bring people to the village, and get them great for the living. So that is why we are making this survey, and what we see from this here from me was very hard to see that we have many students who are still at risk of violence at home, and that is a big problem, abusing students. This situation make the parents are without a job, and there are many violence between the students now. What are the challenges? We in Europe now have a selfie, a free digital tool, and every year we make with our students we go through this to check what they learn through the year. Did their competences are better than the year before? And that is very good for us to see how we work with them and how we gave them how many competences. Blended model has many advantages and disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Many parts, as I said, we have rural, didn't still have a good internet connection. So we provide our students mobiles and a free internet connection. And yes, many lessons from this pandemic. So I want to show, I will not go through all these projects. From one of my subjects called consumer responsibility, I have a project and it is called 365 days together. Why we call it 365 days together? Because we really make all these activities. We make these projects. And we start from the beginning of the school year and go till the finishing. So you see World Food Day, Erasmus Day, Statistics Day, European Coding Week, World Vegan. Okay, this vocational will be, so some our parts are moved for another month. And we make many projects, and they are not only on the national level, they are almost on the international, European and international level. So in all these projects, my students are getting their ideas, their innovations and their creations in collaboration with students from Europe and with students all around the world. I'm really proud because my students are highly motivated students, and that is really encouraging me to work more and more every day. Flipped classroom is also a great because all these projects you cannot make at school. At school, you need to go through the lessons and you need to take care about the school curriculum. So flipped classroom is great, and we use flipped classroom for our project. But I want to say today we have many challenges, many advantages, and this is 2022, and already around us is artificial intelligence, blockchain, and machine learning. That is now the high-end technology, and this is one project. Maybe somebody will say, what is that artificial intelligence? I don't know, but already we are using that in our classrooms. And this is one example what I make with my students. It is called a digital entrepreneur incubator. And we have an innovative smart village design. That is what I said, that we want people to come back to live on the village. So I will go a little further through this. It is focused on all the fields, innovation, and all 17 SDGs. And this is really innovative new projects. And we want to increase the number of people living in the rural areas to get them job, and not to go to live in the big towns. We know about the smart cities and the sustainability development cities, but why only smart cities? Students from my town and from my part of Croatia, when go to the capital town, they never come back. If they go to study in Europe or America, they never come back. So we want to make that our students, that our citizens can stay in our country. And this is one of the options to live in the country and to have a great job. This is a big research. I don't have a lot of time, but I want to say that we have made a big research, and still this year we are continuing. Here was a sample of about 945. We use the categories different ages, but now our sample is biggest because we use whole our county. Croatia has 21 county and we will use our. That is the conclusion, that we make an application. Application is an example of artificial intelligence, and we offer also, it is like a really store with health food, and nobody will go nowhere, and everybody will buy at us this food. So it can work on the mobile also. And what is my conclusion? We need to empower students to learn about the action, to learn through action and learn from action. And from 1990 till 2030, Croatia is really investing many and had many grants to achieve this sustainable goals, but we will see, will we do it and what percent will we make? Thank you for your attention. Nada can talk till tomorrow, but we don't have time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Nada. And I really totally agree with your statement that we should empower our students to take action rather than filling up the copies or registers or the notebooks with the pen. It's the time to be changed and take the action. Thank you very much for pointing out such brilliant ideas globally in front of us. And definitely our students and the educators from different countries will get inspired from your presentation, and hopefully they will do better as they did. Thank you very much, dear Nada, for participating.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Okay. So I think that's all for today. Gulnaz ma'am, are you here?
I'm here, Ali. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, are you going to
कल है ना, कल 10 का था ना?
I remember, but मैं समझी शायद आप अभी करेंगे.
अच्छा, from tomorrow only 15 minutes, na?
No, it's for around up to 10 minutes.
Okay, each person 10 minutes. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's all for today, and the brilliant ideas were coming up from the today's presentations, I must say. The different scholars from Croatia, Vietnam, and India as well. And tomorrow we also have so many scholars, because tomorrow is the last day, and from the different countries. And I would like to repeat again that there is no participation certificate will be issued to the members. Only the executive board members and the scholars who participated and give their presentations will be rewarded with the e-trophy award certificates on the award ceremony. And secondly, we are not allowing the members and other participants to join via Zoom link. If you all want to watch us, so you can go to the YouTube, catch the videos, take the screenshots, and do whatever you want to do. But you are not allowed to join in the Zoom meeting. Only the board committee members are allowed to join the Zoom meeting. Oh, I think that I clearly clarify everything to everyone. I'm so sorry if I bothered you, and thank you very much for joining us, and see you tomorrow. Have a very, very good day. Thank you so much, dear Nada, Vedrena, Zejika, Danghu, Abhinav, and everyone who participated today and give their perspective, and with the brilliant varieties of ideas you put on in the field of your respected topic, what you have selected today. Thank you very, very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Derek Kumar. Thanks.
Okay, so have a good day. Take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye bye.